Okay, are we good now? It seems like we're good. Hopefully OBS won't crash again. It was the bitrate that was the issue, apparently. Yeah. Okay. So I had to drop it down to 6,000. Normally I stream at a bitrate of 40k on YouTube, so that would make sense as to why that was an issue. Can everyone hear me? Am I sounding good? Is everything sounding good? I want to make sure everything's running right, because we had a whole arc for like 9 minutes. But I plan to stream this for like a total of 2 to 3 hours. We'll get as far into the story as we can without spoiling anything for anyone, because this game does have some twists and turns. Are we Gucci? Are we good? Want to make sure, because I don't want to start this and find out like a couple minutes in that this isn't functioning properly. Okay, looking stuff over. Hear your voice, barely hear the game. Hey, Burrs. So I haven't booted up the game yet. Let me start, and then we'll see if things are good. There's a lot of delay on Twitch versus YouTube. My God. Okay. Let me start the timer. There we go. Hello, run. All right, let's see what we got. We got Bod. We got Swordmaster Bod. Okay. He's got crit boost. He's got Pride of Steel. That's pretty good. And Jacarino. He's got Dragon Blood. Oh no. Why is Bod bald? Because that's part of the randomizer. So there are a few changes. Let me see if we can actually get more of them. You'll notice if I restart this, we'll get a different set of units and everything else, which is really fun. Now it sounds fine. Yeah. Yeah, it was just because we were at the menu and there was no audio. So, as you can see, now we got Bod. This time he's a druid. He has Foresight, so he avoids damage from critical hits and skill activations. And we've got Armor Knight Jaka, who's got Voice of Peace, which is a very interesting thing for an Armor Knight to have. Wow, okay. Yeah, go for it, Jaka. We believe in you. So, oh, crit. Nice. Animation glitched out a bit there. So I'm probably gonna play, I think, 2 hours. That's the goal. That's the dream. Let's take this guy out. Well, that's a nice bod palette. I like that. So how's chat doing? We had some issues in relations to my bitrate. Apparently, my bitrate was too high for Twitch. Because whenever I stream on YouTube, I stream at 40k bitrate, and on here apparently the limit is, I think 30k, but OBS kept saying go to 6k, so I dropped to 6k. It is what it is, as Don Law would say. Alright, so who do we got here? We've got Thea as a light mage. She has immunity, so she can't get a crit, or can't be crit, rather. If she couldn't get crits, that'd be terrible. And we've got Coulter with Spectrum Stance. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's not bad. And he's a mage. Doing alright? Is this a collab, or are you playing this game on a different channel? This is me playing this for the Final Fantasy Randomizer channel. This is... I don't think it's a collab. I mean, technically it wouldn't be a collab, because I don't have anyone with me at the moment. It's just me. Just me being a goober, as always. Okay, so we're gonna move Bod down here, take this guy out. I am genuinely curious what Sam will turn into, because Sam typically doesn't become anything, really. He always becomes like some sort of Wyvern Knight, I've noticed. Oof. Oh, Coulter, buddy, you slow. Okay, let's just take this guy out. Restart my tablet, can hear your voice now. Nice. That's how it works. Yep. Nice dodge. I'm also curious to see what Lil Net turns into. Because typically with her, I find she becomes a soldier. But we'll see what we get. Isn't Sam forced to be a lance unit? I think so. I'm like pretty sure. Every time I've randomized him, he's become a lance unit. But most typically, he becomes a wyvern, and I don't know why it's specifically a wyvern every time. I am playing on normal, because normally I'd play on lunatic, but I'm like, no, I want to showcase as much of this as possible, so let's play on the easiest difficulty. Oh my god. Even if they could hit him, they wouldn't damage him. Jaka too strong. He's too powerful. Armor Knight Jaka goes hard. Oh no, they're going for the civilians. Yep. Yep, he's white. Ooh, Dancer Lilinet. That's actually pretty good. What'd she get? Seal Attack. Again, that's not bad for a Dancer. Okay. And what did you get? He got Gamble. Gambling man, Sam. Oh, that's funny. Alright, give me that Steel Lance. Alright, we're gonna dance for Sam. Give him an air move. You know what? Dancer Lilinet looks pretty good, actually. I wasn't sure what the palette would look like. Considering his high skill, it's useful. Yeah, it's nice. It's actually a very nice skill to have. Let's see this. Right, I never remember. Is this the one that has lances? Or... Okay, this is pure lances. That's what I thought. Yeah, that hit rate is decent. I mean, I don't need to rely on it because I one-tap, but... That's not terrible for Gamble. Okay. And then I think I'll take this guy out with Coulter. Oh boy, Coulter, buddy, we gotta fix your speed stat. That speed is not good. Okay. Iron Sword, which you can't use. Let me see if I can take this guy out, and then if Jaka can kill the other guy, because if not, we might lose a civilian this turn. Which means no talisman for us, which would suck, but... Yeah, he does not double. That's concerning. Maybe he crits? He does not crit. Jaka, brother. Jaka, no. Those civilians are in danger. What are you doing? And Bod can't. I guess Bod could rescue the civvy. I mean, do we really care that much about Talisman? I don't think we do. Look, if he survives, he survives. He survived, hey! Okay, well, we get Centaur Angelus. What is this? Slow burn. Interesting. I don't think that's going to be that helpful in the long term, but I'll take it. I wonder what Sham will become. Sham's interesting, because I feel like Sham can work as almost any class. I think the only time I've seen him not work is when he becomes an Armor Knight. He struggles as an Armor Knight. Most maps take more than 15 turns. Yeah. That's kind of the issue here. We're probably not going to get Rod anyway, so I say we just take him out. I say we just head on down, take Rod out. Okay. Maybe we should move Lilinet away for now. Can we heal Thea? We do not appear to have any concoctions. There we go. It's really weird how that crit has like a glitched animation to it. I've never noticed that before. Alright. Yep. Yep, she can hurt this guy and then Coulter can finish him off. Not sure what I'm going to do about Lilinet, but she'll be fine. It's chapter 1. If she dies, she dies. Not the end of the world. Hello, Tennyson. I hope I said your name right. Get me away from there. Get my squishy dancer away from the very angry men with swords. Oh god. That does a surprising amount of damage to Sam. Well, it doesn't matter because he's dead now. It just looks so much better without the pointy hood, I think. Yeah, I don't know about the pointy hood. They look a little weird. Look a little goofy. I like seeing them with hair. Will Jaka get our glitched crit? Yes, he will. That's our first Jaka level. What are we looking at here? That's pretty good, I'll take it. Speed on Armonite is always welcome. Would have preferred a broad-brimmed wizard hat, personally. Well, there is one that has something like that later. There's a witch in this game. She's got one of those. I don't know if she'll become a witch, granted, because randomizer, but we'll see. We'll see what she becomes. I actually don't know if witch is in the randomizer pool now that I think about it. Might be for Aisha now that I think about it. I could be wrong. Okay. So... Oh, Pegasus Knight Sham. That's not bad. What does he have? Chivalry. It's not great, not terrible. I'll take it. Alright. Sham. Take this guy out. Windblade Sham, yep. Fitting. Why fitting? Okay, can I take a... Yes, I can. Chivalry seems fitting because it literally means horsemanship. Yep. And I've got a flying horse. That's like a horse plus one. Sam, take out this guy. Exactly, it's a horse with wings. Did you ever think about the fact that when, you know, Pegasus fly, they're probably like plopping on the enemy as they fly by? So you get hit by a drive-by twice. Yep, Windlance is known for their Pegasi. This is true. They are a nation built on Pegasi. Alright, there we go. Can I double you? Yes, I can. Yeah, I think we're gonna abandon Thea for the most part, not really use her. I think we're just gonna focus on Coulter, because the problem with Thea is, like, she's really not built to be a light mage. We have been getting kind of not great skills so far, I've noticed. Like, our skill trees have not been fantastic. Like, Chivalry's okay, but it's not great. I think, like, the best one we've gotten so far is probably Coulter. Ooh, Angelus. Okay, it's fine, hit the 62. Wonder when official FE writing will ever get to the level of ROM-hacks writing? Oh, God. I mean, it used to. FE4 and 5 are good examples of, like, when Fire Emblem had good writing, but, man oh man. FE has kind of fallen off over the years. We have to rely on games like Andaron to give us that fix, you know? No, I'm always a big fan of supporting FE ROM hacks whenever they pop up, especially if they're really good. Because I always enjoy seeing what the community can make. Because I've long since given up on modern FE. Like, I haven't enjoyed a game past FE12, but every now and then a good ROM hack comes out, and I just play it obsessively. Oh, see, that animation didn't glitch out. Alright, very nice. Oh, God. Oh! Situation over there is kind of crazy. You know what I can do? Let me do this. Let me visit here. And then I'm gonna go right here. Thoughts on latest FE trailer showing that Fire Emblems are coming next game? I am not a fan of guns in my Fire Emblem game. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say it right now. Look, man, I don't mind seeing guns in my Call of Duty game, but don't put them in Fire Emblem. It doesn't feel right. Like, I get that Fodlan's always been more, like, technologically advanced. I mean, we had missiles in Three Houses, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel right. You know, I'm just realizing I'm getting very concerned by the fact that we don't seem to have healers. That's actually very distressing. We have a dancer, which is nice, but healers would be huge. Alright, let me just get you out of there, Chief. I'm just gonna end the turn. Let's see what they do. Unfortunately, he did hit Sham. Sham will kill him, though. Yeah, I think the faster we give Sham levels, the better, because the more levels he gets, the more he's gonna contribute. Think about magic existing saying usually means that science, including medicine and technology, is typically studied over prioritizing magical research. Yes. And the way that Fodlan kind of, you know, brings in technology into the mix is that it is magic, but I don't know how I've ever really felt about it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of 3H to begin with, but like, my two favorite games are 4 and 12. Although I do like most of the old games. I think the only one that's kind of a sore spot for me is like 3 and 5. But even 5 I kind of like for certain reasons. Okay, I think... Yep, Coulter can get a kill here. Good. We need to get his speed stat up. Like, quite badly. There we go. Yeah, if we can just get him a couple of levels, we can probably get him to the point where he can actually double things. Okay, enter. There's also a reason why Naruto gives me so much whiplash when the technology level is so inconsistent. Gotcha. Sham died, but that's fine because units don't permanently die in Chapter 1. It's okay that he's dead. I mean, it'd be cooler if he wasn't dead, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's just dance for Coulter, get him on the move. I wouldn't say Sham because I'm so used to my mage being Sham in this chapter. My god. Alright. Take him out. Got him. And that was the last enemy on the map. There's literally no one left. Man, normal mode really is easy. Alright. And we got the talisman. So much less XP though. Oh yeah, there's not as much XP in normal mode, but you do get like a decent chunk of good units. I think it kind of balances itself out because the enemies are not super tough. I think the only map that really gets super hard on normal mode is like Chapter 11. That's like the one where you can kind of still feel the difficulty a little bit. Alright, we got Dawn Caller. So Bod can still use Dawn Caller even though he is a druid, and the reason for that is Dawn Caller is tied to Bod, not to the class. We're also, I think we're going to keep Thea around just for now, just so we can kind of clear out the start of this map, but we have to do some reorganizing when it comes to our equipment. Makes getting the regalia harder without the levels. It does. A little bit, I will state. Alright, let's do that. We do not need any of this now. We have Dawn Caller. Let's see what we can give to Jaka. I think Jaka is fine. I'm gonna want to give him a Javelin just to have something lighter than a short spear. First Great Shinobi War, basically Iron Age technology plus air conditioner. Star Series is basically modern technology, so technology basically advanced around 2,500 years in the span of 60 years in the universe. I don't get it either. Yeah, that's a little weird. I don't think that's how tech works. I mean, I know tech moves very, very fast, but I don't think it moves that fast. Just something tells me that's a bit of an unnatural progression. Alright, there we go. Let's put away this. Buy him a hand axe. Man, this is a very expensive starting squad. I'm having to buy all sorts of throwables. I'll have to buy one for Sham too. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put away the pet rock and the elixir. We don't need that. Right, we need to start buying people concoctions as well. It's a good thing we get free money this chapter. Okay, Bod doesn't need it. Dawn Caller will heal him. Thea, if she dies, she dies. I'm not too worried. I will buy Coulter a concoction, though. There we go. Alright, so now we got organizer units. We'll see what Runa turns into when she shows up. You want to put you right there. And I think everyone else is set to go. Actually, wait, no, there is one unit I want to move. There we go. Perfect. Okay. God, it's so much easier without the warrior just big chilling right here. Okay, so Runa's gonna come out of here. And the 2 Vikings are going to spawn here and here. We'll see what they end up being. Talk to the civilian, get free money. That warrior's worth so much XP. He is, but he's also a pain in the ass if you're trying to get the civilians, especially in Randomizer. In a Randomizer, you can actually be locked out of the civilians, like just straight up because of that guy. Okay, very nice. Bod, we're gonna have you go up here, talk to the civilian, rescue them. FE4 mechanics moment. Let's take out this guy. He's on a mountain, so he's a bigger threat. And then we'll talk to the civilian. That gets Coulter level. He got speed. He didn't get magic, but he did get speed, which is actually really, really nice. Speed is what Coulter needs at the moment. He is way too slow. There we go. Okay. Hand axe. We love to see free hand axes. Right. What is the range of the... Oh, yeah, the archer doesn't spawn in normal mode. I forgot. Okay. That's really nice then, so I can just, like, move here without any penalty. Get Sam almost to level. I think we just dance for Coulter, let him get another kill, see if we can get him more levels, because he needs speed. There's our free short bow, though. The free short bow? I don't know, actually. It might be somewhere. We might not get it normal. I don't know what we do. There's a short bow, but that's not free. Yeah, I don't think we get it in normal mode. Firearms exist in FEM or expect them to be like magical alchemy and similar vein magic weapons, but easier to use compared to bows or tomes, indicating that most enemies should have firearms due to ease of use. And more playable characters should have firearms for the exact same reason. Interesting. Firearms emblem. Yes, Fire Emblem Modern Warfare. Alright, let's go there, and then we should be set. Let's see what the enemy does. I don't think I ever extended Sham, so he should be fine. I was half expecting that to hit me. I'm so used to getting hit by low percentages that I was like, oh no. No, we're fine. Oh my god. Missed an 83. Very nice. Okay. Jaka needs to get on the move. Okay, so if I put like Jaka here and then Dance, yeah. That should work. Let's take out this guy with Sham. Get him some XP. You know, Sham being a Pegasus is actually great. It's going to make recruiting Shay way easier. Alright, and then we go here. We take out this guy. You'll love to see it. And then I think I will put Angelus here. I will use a concoction to heal him up. Yep, right. Centaurs don't get Kanto. Alrighty. Put you right here, and then we'll dance. Very nice. If firearms are not effective against flyers, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. Okay, perfect. And we'll visit this house. We'll get our steel blade. Sam gets his first level. Let's see what he gets. Okay, that's an acceptable Sam level. I don't want him getting too good. Okay, we got Myrmidon Runa. Interesting. Let's see what her personal skill is. I mean, hey, getting a Myrmidon with +2 move ain't bad. Alright, and we got our Vikings. We got Mage Barrett. And what does she have? She has Scavenger. Oh, that's funny. And Bjarki has Kestrel Stance. +4 attack and speed when foe. Oh my god. Oh, that's disgusting. So not only does he get +4 damage and defense, he gets an additional +4 attack and +4 speed. Oh, this Bjarki is goated. Tried doing an FE6 Iron Man, but I kept raging closing game because my luck was so bad, except for the wildly strong Alan and Lance. Yeah, FE6 is especially brutal for that, because FE6 loves to just screw you over with really, really low hit rates. Oh, that is a gross-looking Barret. Oh, she's like poop brown. I don't like her. Yeah, +8 attack goes hard. Man, I swear the centers never look right, palette-wise. There's just something about them when you put them in the randomizer that they just don't quite look correct. Blood Red Horse, yep. Coulter level? Okay, get another point of speed, and maybe some magic this time. He did not get magic. He got speed, though. Okay, and then we send bot in here. I think we're probably going to bench Angelus then, because if we have Garum, or not Garum, Bjarki, I went to call him Garum because I'm just used to Garum being the Centaur. If we have Bjarki as like the Giga Centaur, we really, really don't need Angelus. I mean, I guess we can keep him around for now, but he's not really going to contribute much is the issue. There's the antitoxin for Chapter 4. That'll be useful later. Okay, let me see someone here. Might be able to take him out if both hit. They change magic growth rates for the randomizer? Yes, some units have higher magic and strength growths. There we go. And then we'll move Sham here. Dance for Coulter. Okay. Still kind of far off from Lilnet getting any sort of level, but that's fine. I don't want to move you too far into enemy range, because that would be quite the risk. I'm pretty sure this variant of the hack also gives Jaka aptitude if he gets Ace Sport with bod, so we will try and do that. They can't do anything against Bjarki. He's too good. Those two personal skills combined are way too powerful. Yeah, they can't even hit him. Even if they did hit him, they wouldn't do damage. What's wrong with Bjarki's colors? They are not quite right. There's something quite wrong about the way his body looks. I think it's probably because the dev behind the randomizer... Oh, well, Runa may have just committed sewer slide. Oh, and we got Brigand Fred. Right, I don't think we looked over Runa's personal skill. Let me check. Oh, she has Dazzle. Damn. Hopefully she doesn't die, because that's really good. And we got Point Blank on the unit that cannot use bows. Can you stop killing Runa? I'm trying! Look, at least this time it's not my fault to run. You know, the issue is with the randomizers, sometimes she just does that. She's especially bad for it if she becomes a flyer. She'll fly straight up and die, like turn 1. She's just really bad for it. Okay. Let's just move you here. I want to make sure that everyone's kind of positioned the way I want them to be. She always goes towards bod. That's never changed. It does on the randomizer sometimes. I don't know why. I think it's an AI screw-up. Is her AI set to aggressive? So her AI is set to target bod and talk to him. That is how her AI works. However, sometimes when you get her as a flyer or you get her as a cavalier, she will go straight up. And I think the reason it does this is the game is detecting that, oh, with her added movement, it's the fastest way to get there. Now, it's also the most lethal way to get there, but, you know. Just gonna visit this house, get 10 XP. Let's just move Jaka down this way. If I can move... Yeah, we'll move Barret here. There we go. And unfortunately, I can't quite reach there. What I can do is go up here, though. Does she attempt to recruit herself? Yes, she attempts to recruit herself by talking to Bodemon. However, what happens, like I said, when she gets a flyer class is she'll attempt to go up and to the right instead of just going straight to the right. In this case, she went straight up because I put Bod too far up too fast. So, if she dies this time, it is my fault, but there have been times when I've run through this and she dies simply because of the fact that the game thinks it's the best path for her. Yeah, we are not using this Fred, by the way. This Fred is terrible. He is absolutely awful. Meanwhile, Bjarki continues to absolutely conquer. Dude is way too good. They can't even hit him. He's one-tapping them. That man is way too powerful. Strange how you keep going up a bot and Runa keeps dying. I know, it's like there's a pattern to it or something. I mean, look, it's the fastest way to get bot over there. If she dies, comrade. That is not what I wanted you to do, good sir. Honestly, I don't think we'll use Barrett long-term anyway. She's kind of struggling. Why does she have no weapons? Because she left home without a weapon. And she's also dead. The hunting bow that we just got from that village is supposed to be hers canonically. Her face looked kind of weird. You talking about her palette? Her palette did look a little bit off. Sucks to be her, yeah. Yep. It is what it is. Maybe she should have brought her bow that time. Okay. I think I'm just gonna heal with Barrett. Considering its name's Saga, it's meant to be Norse setting? Yes. Yes, this is heavily inspired by Norse mythos. Well, I wouldn't say heavily, but more so, like, it has references here and there. If you want to talk about, like, Norse mythos, FE4 is much more Norse when it comes to, like, how the mythology is handled. There are references here and there, though. Typically, Saga has more so just become the term for, like, Fire Emblem, like, knockoffs and spin-offs and stuff. Because there's, obviously, Vestaria Saga, Berwick Saga, Tearring Saga, Andaron Saga, Rebellion Saga, and they're all made by various people. Berwick, Vestaria, and Tearring are actually all made by the original creator of Fire Emblem after he left Nintendo. And our culture level. Please get magic this time. He did not get magic, but he is getting speed. If we get Spirit Dust, he's getting it. There we go. I think we just maybe move Sam up this way, try and get him over there for when Trim shows up. Bjarki, take this man out. Oh, the 6% crit. Let's go. Does Coulter have 5 magic? I think he does. It's 5 or 6. It's very low. Yeah, he has base magic of 6 and he has a 30% growth, so statistically he should have gotten it once by now. Might get a magic screwed Coulter. Might happen. Oh my god, Bjarki cannot be stopped. Something I'd consider, why do you think they named the Dark Magicians Shaman and Druids, you know, cultural magicians that aren't inherently evil, as opposed to something more popularly evil in fantasy media, such as Cultist or Warlock? Well, because depending on the FE game, Dark Magic isn't technically evil. Like, in FE4 and 5, Dark Magic would be considered evil, whereas, like, I'd say more so in, like, the Tellius games, it's just kind of considered another form of magic. Alib also makes Dark Magic kind of, not necessarily evil, but there is a price to it. Like, you use Dark Magic, you typically die a tragic death. Cough, cough, Canas, cough, cough. Okay. Yeah, exactly. In 6 and 7, it's just very old magic. Very old, but dangerous magic. Alright. There's our Silver Sword and our 50 XP. Now we gotta deal with these guys. Alright. Coulter takes out this one. Can also avoid the tragic death by dying before he had a chance to get taken over by it. Yeah, but then he died in a snowstorm, which was extremely unfortunate. He probably shouldn't have done that. Not good for his health. Ooh, the Glacies proc, let's go. Alright, let's dance. Very nice. And that will give Coulter another chance to attack and get some XP. We're Coulter maxing chat. This is happening now. Knos needed to find the legendary weapon that he can't use. Yeah. Did he die in a snowstorm become vegetable like his brothers? Yeah, the snowstorm was probably more merciful. You know what, I guess he's fine on the peak, honestly. Oh, Barrett crit. Yeah, we are definitely not using Barrett long term. She is just very bad. This is just not a good class and skill setup for her to get, sadly. Okay. I'm trying to get Jaka close to bot in time so he can talk to him and get their support going. Because I need to get a support. You put you... Wait a minute, is this still... This is still a peak. Yeah, I think this is fine. Bjarki Blast? Bjarki Blast could be an option. Did he crit? He got the 9% crit. Legendary weapon. You mean FE7 Luna, right? Yo. Again, just no magic. None. No magic, no problem, am I right? Those boats actually can't do anything to Bjarki. It's really funny. Alright, take out this boat, because that boat is going to be a pain if I don't take it out. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can just have Jaka take out this guy. Better than most of the weapons in 6. Yeah, FE6 weapons are bad. Like, just straight up. They are just not good. They have no accuracy, that's the problem. Of course, what we call a muscle mage at this point, he really is. If we were going off FE9 and 10, where strength equaled speed for mages, boy oh boy, this man would be Sonic the Hedgehog. But unfortunately, we are not going through that. So his strength is just wasted. Oh, hit by a 28. Okay, Angelus level, let's see what he gets. Yeah, not great. He does have a lot of luck, which means we could potentially use him as a Devlax unit. Let's see Bjarki. Yeah, Bjarki has 9 luck. So Angelus could be used for Devlaxing. That is an option. But other than that, he's not really going to contribute that much, I don't think. Let me just make sure I'm not... Okay, I don't want to be in range of that bow. Max magic already for Bjarki. Why? I don't know why. This is something that happens constantly in randomizers. For some reason, Bjarki just gets a ton of magic. Situations like that is the reason why I think combining strength magic into the same stat was a good idea. Yeah, it's something that old FE did quite often. I like it. I'm actually not against it. I do like it when they're separate, though, because it does increase unit feel, because some units want to use both. But there's an argument to be made for both types, I think. And that's the first little net level. See what she gets. Hopefully speed and luck. She got pretty much the worst level she could have. Alright, take this guy out with Jaka. And another Jaka crit, of course. You'll love to see it. Okay. Hey, there's our free short bow. I'm wondering when that was going to show up. Okay. I think everyone else is just free to kind of move the way they want to move. We should buy some wind magic, though. I'm going to buy 2. Problem with mixed attackers, kind of explained Pokemon, you only benefit from maxing out one stat. You do, but there is also a case to be made. There are certain units in Fire Emblem who are notoriously very good at doing both. And if you design the unit around that, it works, but the problem is a lot of them do it as an afterthought. Oh, there he is. More fine units having access to either strength type or magic type only makes things seem cleaner. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think there's an argument to be made for either. I think either way you can make it work. I'm gonna move Jaka here. Can I take this guy? I can. Fantastic. You know, honestly, all this talk of like one clean magic stat / strength stat is making me think I need to play Gaiden again. Either that or Valentia. I don't know about Gaiden. Now that I think about it, Gaiden's a bit of a questionable game, but Valentia's fun. I like Valentia. Okay, there we go. Angelus should be safe to kill. Watch him miss an A6. Oh, no, he didn't. Good. Very nice. Okay, so now we gotta take out you. You are a big threat. You got big boy Devil Axe. Okay, I can wound him pretty badly. Actually, Coulter might just kill if he crits. Nope, no crit. No crit. That's fine. I can dance for Bod, and then Bod can take him out. Let me just see if I can do anything with this guy. I can! Might as well get as much XP as possible, because like Arun mentioned, we are going to be short on XP due to the lower difficulty. Weapon level C. Very nice. I kind of miss numbered weapon levels. I don't know. That's something I've been thinking about lately. Because, like, I like the letter ranks, I do, but I don't know, something about, like, FE 1 to 3's number ranking hits different. Okay, yeah, Bod 1 taps him. So I don't think there's anyone else to attack, so I might as well just take him out, finish chapter. There we go. Another level for Bod. That's decent level, I'll take it. Devil Axe? Yeah, Angelus might be the Devil Axe boy, honestly, he's got a lot of luck. Alright. Rem thought I'd prefer the FE7 Berserker map spread over the FE6-8 version because it kind of makes them look prouder and confident rather than brutish and attempting to be menacing. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that because the thing is, like, Berserkers are supposed to be very menacing. Like, they are more or less executioners, whereas, like, warriors are supposed to be, like, proud, dignified warriors. Berserkers are basically just stronger pirates, more or less. Let's see if we got anything. We got nothing. It's funny because during my practice runs of this, I actually got the Cursed Boots 3 times, which is like the rarest thing you can get. Well, second rarest thing. But warriors just kind of suck. They kind of do because they don't get the crit bonus. Also, they kind of focus on a lot of like HP, strength, and defense, whereas I feel like Berserkers focus more on like HP, strength, and speed is always just the bear stat to have when it comes to FE. Speed is everything. I don't think we're getting anything from fishing, that's very sad. I got so many good things during the practice runs off cam, and this time I get nothing. That sucks. That is unfortunate. Yep, that's the classic Swordmaster problem. I crit all the time. What do you mean I'm doing 0 damage? The thing is, axe plus bow thing doesn't really work because most flyers usually carry lances. Yeah, you don't really get a benefit from it. Okay, we're gonna put Fred away. I don't think Fred's gonna contribute anything. Same goes for Barrett. Barrett's just not gonna do much. She got a bad randomization. It is what it is. She does generate free money, which is nice, but Andaron gives you a lot of money as is, so I really don't feel like you need it. Bjarki, we're gonna have to give you some stuff there, bud. So, first things first, I think we have a hand axe in the convoy. We do have a hand axe, good. Everyone else is fine so far. We are gonna sell his torch off, because we don't need it. Might as well get free money for it. I think what we'll probably do is I'm gonna put away the great bow, and we're gonna take the hunting bow and have Bjarki take care of the top left side. I think that is the way we want to go about this. And we're gonna put this away. I'm gonna give Angelus the goddess icon so he can start building up his luck stat so he can be a Devil Axe boy. I think we're also... How is Bjarki doing for skill? Because he might struggle to hit things. 13 skills passable, I think that's fine. Other bad one, Assassins can instantly kill 50% chance on crit but have no inherent crit bonus. But I'm only allowed to use Killing Edge. So... There is an answer to that a lot of ROM hacks, including this one, do, which is they give them critical strikes, which instead of giving them I think it's like a 1.5 bonus to their critical, or like an insta kill, they instead give them a flat. I think it's like a two times. Hey Neo, how you doing? I'm just getting through chapter 3 now. This shouldn't be that bad. Let me just swap you and you. Now, this map is going to be a nightmare for Sham because every one of these guys has bows. I'm tempted to actually bench him, but I'm going to keep him with me just, just in case. Okay, there we go. This side should lack bows, so I think we're good on that. Put Coulter here. I'm going to save. Isn't it usually 0.5 to 1.5? Oh, you might be right. I might get on the math on that wrong. This chapter was the first F I had in AS. Yup. Yeah, this chapter can definitely take you by surprise. What we got? We've got Voice of Peace, Estelle Archer. She does have a hunting bow, which is very nice, but yeah, not the best. Random note, I've had so many discussions in my D&D table about Centaur anatomy, it just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but who doesn't want to be a horse from the waist down, if you know what I mean? Oh, skill +1, buddy, that is not a good level, but you know what? I will take it. If it helps the hit rates, it helps the hit rates. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to dance. At least get HP. Yeah, that would have been nice. There we go. Take that guy out. I should be able to one-tap. Oh, I'm 1 damage off one-tapping him. And no crit either. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Ooh. Of course, now he gets the crit when it doesn't matter. Alright, there we go. Free men's staff, I'll take it. Let me see, how much damage can I do to you? Decent chunk. Yep, there's the crit. There it is. Man, this Jaka loves to crit. He actually loves it. He's a big fan. I'll take it. That's a good level. Neo rediscovering Twitch. Okay, take this guy out. Think about it, centaurs are about 140% of two beings, 50% human, 90% horse. Yeah, something about that ain't right, Chief. Okay, you, sir, are a problem. I actually don't know if there's anything I can do about that, though. Yeah, we can Moonblade. So funny watching a priest just whip out a sword. I say as there is also a priest in this game that is known for using swords. Yeah, I don't know if I may have overextended here with Sham. This guy's a bit of a problem because he does have a steel bow. Okay. Unfortunately, it's also not the version where you can recruit Shay if Sham is dead either, so if he dies, I'm screwed as Shay. He became a priest after the sword, that is true. But he is known for it. Okay, nice dodge. Crit would be cool, Coulter. No, no crit. That's fine. Oh, here he comes. Of course he hits. I'm not resetting. We're not playing this as an Iron Man, but I really just don't feel like resetting. I mean, look, if Shay turns into something great and I miss out on her, that sucks, but is what is. Alright, we got Thief Victoria. What skill does she have? Vantage! That's kind of busted. That means she gets to attack twice before the enemy even gets a chance. Oh, that is actually absurdly broken. Sham died. Oh well, yeah. Just means we don't get Shay now. Yeah, okay. This Victoria is kind of good. When I think about Priest for Sword, I think Sword Saint Ishin, Glock Saint from Sekiro. Oh, yeah, true. I haven't played Sekiro in forever. I haven't thought about that game forever. Alright, there we go. Inglis, can you do some real damage to this guy? Not really. Bjarki. Destroy this man's whole career. There we go. You know, Victoria kind of has the growth rates of a thief. She kind of does. She's actually very fitting as a thief. Okay, I think we'll just head on over this way. So, depending on what we get in terms of our Garum, we might just kill him for the energy ring. There is a good chance we'll do that. Because while I would like him to be good, the chances of him being good are not fantastic. There we go. Take that guy out. Very nice. Okay. Now we got an issue over here. I think I'll probably just put Sam right on the edge of the lake here and heal him up. There shouldn't be any archers on this side of the map, thankfully. The worst thing we have to deal with is wind magic, which is still not great, but... Okay. Yeah, I can take this guy out perfectly because of dance. We love dancing in this house. Interested in this design choice. Some ROM hacks have crit chance of 10 or lower be set to 0, but still there. Yeah, that's an interesting design choice. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because, like, I feel like 1% crits are kind of, like, part of the FE experience, you know? It's like, getting killed by a 1% crit is, like, really, really funny at times. Maybe I might have Estelle go down here and help out Sam, because Sam's look like he might not be able to handle this on his own. Well, with the weapon triangle disadvantage and such. Okay, we're going for that tent. This guy just chose death, so that was cool of him. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, this might be the most broken Bjarki I've ever seen in Randomizer. This is disgusting. The fact that he has two different skills that stack on top of each other, that is just broken. Truly broken. Still terrible speed. I mean, he gets +4. His speed is bad, but I mean, if he's getting like an okay chunk of speed out of his skill, and on top of that, if he's one-tapping everything, he doesn't really need it at that point. Okay. I think we just move Bod this way, and we start going to help this side of the map, because this side of the map is in dire straits. Bottom right, not doing too good. There we go. And then hunting bow, take out this guy. Oh! Oh, that pallet ain't right. Oh no. Estelle, are you okay? She's radioactive. Oh my god. Somebody get the Geiger counter. Alright, there we go. She's too dazzling. She truly is a genius. Yep, she's an expert. She's an expert at being irradiated. Okay, honestly, Victoria might just be the only answer to that situation over there. I think I'm just gonna move Bjarki to this side of the map, get him to safety. Because I don't like the idea of him being over here when there's no boss to kill anyway. Okay, what am I looking at here for damage totals? Not great. Not huge on that whole situation. Let's give her a killing edge. Let's put Hand X on and let's just heal. I think what I'll also do is... I do effective damage from Moonblade, so I think I'm just gonna... Do I attack? know what? Let me give her a concoction first. And then we'll heal her up. There we go. Now she should survive one singular hit from him. I mean, if anyone else attacks her, she dies, but that guy won't kill her anymore. Woof. Well, now he kills her. Yep, he hit. She got killed by 2 low percentages. Actually, I think the Garum hit was like fairly high, but that one was only 46. See, why can't it be like Victoria and just dodge? Dodging is great. People should do it more often, not die. Okay, Xander, Thea died in this chapter for me as well. She does do that. Thea is very good at dying, as it turns out. It's actually a very unique skill on her part. It's her personal skill. It's called Die in Chapter 3. Right, there we go. I think I have to take this guy out. Why couldn't my Clarine dodge 20 despite the Armor Knight spawning in the enemy phasing? Yeah. Why didn't you dodge? Alright, I can Zanbato this guy. Take him out. Thanks, gave her that unique passive to mess with the Gooners. Exactly. Yeah, it's actually a hidden skill. It's a 100% chance to die in Chapter 3. It's very unfortunate. It's a very unfortunate skill to have, actually. Let's see. Can Angelus kill this guy with the halberd? I don't know they can, at least safely. He dies. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't know if I trust that, Chief. I'm gonna just hold off for now. I think I can probably kill him the next turn anyway. That guy's going for Sam. He hits him. There we go. Take him out. Okay. Alright, we're fine. I was a little worried that something would happen, but no, nothing ever happens. Well, except to Thea, but, you know, Thea is Thea, I guess. Poor girl. She does not have the stats to make it. Alright, heal up Bod. Good old Boderman. Woof. Woof. That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. I don't know if I like that many guys. Alright, let's go this way. Let's heal up. Yeah, I think Bod is definitely going to need to help with this whole situation, because this is quite bad. Okay, I think Bjarki can go over here. The hunting bow does hurt that guy, but it doesn't really kill. Okay, Angelus kills this guy. Perfect. Yep, there we go. And then I think Victoria should be able to go and kill the Khan. Alright, that's good. He got more luck. Zenbata. Ooh. 45 with our track record. I don't know if I like that, Chief. Yeah, I don't know if I enjoy the idea of risking that. Rebalancing stuff in FE8, so instead of reworking Dark Mages, I'm just gonna rework Dark Magic to have lower weight and higher height hit. I would say it's a good idea. So, the thing with Magic, Dark Magic especially in FE, is it's just very heavy, and that usually leads to some bad things. It's easy, just dance. My dancer is far, though. I mean, I can do this. I mean, realistically, Garm's going to turn something bad anyway, but it's more so just trying to get him for the stuff he has in his inventory, or, you know, getting the energy ring. Alright. There we go. Man. I don't know if I want to risk this. That's the problem. think you don't have a longbow, right? You just have a tomahawk. Yeah, I think what I'll do here is I'll just like swap out maybe this for this. Bjarki, go this way. Heal up. I mean, Angelus does have a good shot to dodge. He's got a ton of speed and luck. We're trying to burn down that tent, which I'm completely okay with. As long as we keep one tent alive, we win. Show how bad dark magic is. Fimbulvera has 13 might, 80 hit, and 20 weight. Fenrir's 15 might, 70 hit, and 18 weight. Note that male druids only have one more con than male sages, by the way. Yes, and that is a consistent issue. Angelus might be dead. Oh no, he should be fine, I think. Oh, he had exact kill damage. He could have. If he'd hit the 28, Angelus would have died. Okay. Estelle keeps dodging. That's nice. Love to see that. Okay. I don't know if Bod can make it down here in time, but we'll see. I say we just try and take out this guy. Like, Estelle's not going to be useful long-term anyway. And she's very painful to look at. What's wrong for Palette? I have no idea. She's got radiation poisoning or something. There's something deeply wrong with this girl. She ain't right. She absolutely ain't right. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this man. Do I just risk that he hits the 27? I hate having to do this, but honestly, I don't know if there's any other way to break into here. Victoria's secret. Yo. Okay, he dodged the 27. That's what I wanted. And then Victoria should be able to go in and sweep the... Actually, I think Bjarki might just be able to halberd this guy. Yeah. I think this is a much better play. Much better. There we go. Chip into there. Take that guy out. And now we should be able to kill Garum with Victoria. Okay, that's fine. And there's the Brave Axe. Yep, exact change. Look at that. Bop. Just don't miss the 97. Yep, there we go. Got him. Okay. Victoria should be good now, but we should move some people. Oh my god, really? That is a terrible level. Let me see something. Do you have bows? They do have bows. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna equip this, and then I'm gonna rescue Victoria with Jaka, because I really don't trust her surviving that. Like, she got strength. Yep, she did get 1 point of strength, which is nice. I'm just gonna end the turn. I think Estelle's gonna die, but we weren't using her long term anyway, so I'm completely okay with that. She could dodge. I mean, she does have decent odds. It's like they're all hanging the 30s on her, and I think only 3 of them can attack. Oh, well, never mind. I take it back. She's gonna die. She is absolutely doomed. It's so Jover for her. Yep. That's fine. If she had lived, it would have been a convenience at most. And nice thing is, because Andaron Saga, weapons aren't lost, so her stuff goes to Convoy. We did not lose the hunting bow. Alright. That's good, though. She bought us enough time and did enough damage that Bod can go and sweep that centaur. Yep, they're chipping away at that campsite. That's fine. There's no way they destroy all of them in time. Put Bod in there. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to drop Victoria. We're going to dance for Victoria. I know some eggs send dead inventory to the convoy. Yep, that's actually something that comes from the DS emblems first. They were the first games to do that. But it's become like a common thing in Common thing in ROM hacks, because it's not very nice losing your inventory when somebody dies. It's bad if you lost a unit. Why do you have to lose all the stuff too, you know? Okay, there we go. And then Bjarki Man, take this guy out. Look at that. Beautiful. He is absolutely destroying. This Bjarki is disgusting. You take your hunting bow. I'm going to take out the centaur. There we go. Yeah, this Angelus isn't bad. I initially thought he wasn't very good, but honestly, as we've been moving forward and as he's been gaining more luck and speed, he's not terrible. Okay, I think Sam probably should move middle map to protect the tents. I don't think it matters, though. I don't think they're going to fall. Making swords and bows more useful. Swords' major issue is the lack of 1-2 range. When javelins and hand axes become available, so adding new magic swords to make them viable easily would fix the issue. As for bows, making them have 1-3 range, increased might to same as lances, decreased hit to the same as axes, and increased weight to be closer with lances. Long bows changed to be armor effective. Short bows changed to be cavalry effective. That's an interesting idea. I think the weird issue with swords, like you said, is definitely lack of 1-2 range. Thieves with knives definitely help a lot. But the number one thing that FE4 did that made swords so broken in that game was the fact they weighed less than everything else. Like, axes in FE4, aside from the Brave Axe, were completely useless. 1-3 range reminds me of Valentia. I actually like extended range. I'm a big fan of it. I wish more hacks did it. It's hard to bounce around, though. There we go. Finally got that guy. My god. Oh, we got him. I think we should give Angelus this kill. Angelus is in need of XP. Honestly, he should be able to just hold this entire section on his own now. Didn't Gaiden have 2-8 range bows? Yes, Gaiden has, I think it's 2-5, I want to say. It's very long. And it's hard to bounce around, but the way that I'm doing it in my game is simply to just say, okay, well, you want longer range bows? Well, you're going to do less damage and you're going to be less accurate. And that is the best way to balance longer range, because it is the easiest way to make archers better, is just give them more range. Like, I know people say it's like, oh, well, you can give them more might, and that does help to an extent, but having more range is, like, just infinitely better. It gives them a niche, too. Didn't they have 1 range bows in general? I think they did. Again, I need to replay Valentia. It's been too long. Oh no, not campsite, Sean. Yep, they're burning it down. It's Soj over for the tents. That's okay. They can't destroy the last one, so even if they destroy this one, we're still good. With Kurt and his bow lock class. Yep, Kurt is fantastic. Alright. What are we getting? Not Tenchon, Owu. Oh, Armor Bow Garum. I think it's time for me to just kill Garum. I hate to do it, but bow armor? Nah. That screws his skill over, too, because his skill is based on his movement. So he's only going to have, like, 5 move. Yep. There he goes. So if I had chosen not to kill him, I would have recruited him, but it's just not worth it with that class. No, he would get Ash Cleaver, because the Regalia is locked to the unit, not the class, but he would not be good using Ash Cleaver, let's put it that way. Okay, so let's see. I think Bod will probably go and take the antitoxin because he wants levels. You know what? Also, I'm going to give him the torch so I can sell that off. I didn't realize I had one. The Bow Knight would be able to use an S-rank axe? Yes. Because the way that the randomizer does it, he should still be able to. Because it treats it as a PRF. Also, I'm going to give Victoria more con, because 5 con is not nearly enough to work with. That is very, very bad. There we go. 6 con's not much better, but at least it's something. I'm gonna take a steel, steel and iron, I think. No, not silver. Nope. Nope. My controls, man. What am I doing? I think we should also give her the angelic robe. There we go. Gotta keep her around long term. Jaka is fine, honestly. I think we're gonna give Lil Net the bulk band though. She is very low on HP. There we go. Victoria with a killing edge. Yep. One-3 range bows would also make warrior a more appealing choice over hero, especially for Garcia. By the way, reason for shooting at one range is because ignoring one range implies the arrow just teleports 1 square away. Yeah. I don't know, it's weird, because I feel like the problem with giving units like one-range bows is it kind of defeats the purpose of what a bow is supposed to do. At the same time, they're a hard thing to balance because bows just inherently are worse than everything else, like, just by their nature. It's a very weird problem. Yeah, let's just give him that steel axe. Okay, I think we're solid. I think. Probably give you a concoction. Be a good idea. Yeah, no, Andaron does do a good kind of thing about balancing bows, because all they did was give them more might. That said, I would kill for a little bit more range. Just like 1 more range per bow would be nice. They're triangle immune. Yes, they are triangle immune, which is very nice, but that also has a downside too, which obviously you can't get weapon triangle bonuses, which on bows would technically be good, because due to the 2-range nature of them, you could actually manipulate in such a way you always get weapon triangle or don't have to worry about weapon triangle. It's kind of a weird situation, but I think this is fine. Victoria is definitely going to need to be moved. But other than that, I think we're kind of good. I don't know if they gave bows more hit. I think they just gave them more might, which might is pretty much all they need anyway. Because the thing is, archers are always going to have high hit because they're archers. Like, they just inherently as a class have a lot of skill. There we go, take that guy out. Yeah, let's see if we can take this guy out with Jaka. Yes, we can. Nope, epic dodge. I didn't even need to dodge. I take 0 damage, but I mean, I'll take it. Okay. Bjarki. Oh my god, a thing that Bjarki doesn't kill in 1 hit. What is this timeline? We rebalance bowmen for the changes. Archers, snipers, and rangers have reduced strength and increased skill in exchange. I don't know if this exists for FE Builder, but I know in SRPG Studio there is a plugin / patch that allows you to give basically just make it so that they scale off of skill instead of strength for their damage, which is like kind of nice, honestly. Let's take this guy out. Dodge for aura? I mean, you might as well. Like, base skill or max skill? It scales off the current skill stat. So, like, it'll basically treat skill like it's strength, which is an interesting idea, especially for a class that's typically known to not have strength. Yeah, let's take this guy. Why waste silver, Lance Moore? Jock is just practicing. Yeah, he's just dodge maxing. That'd be funny to do if, like, it would actually. Like, unironically, it would be very funny to have, like, luck deal damage. Okay. There's a free armor slayer. I'll take that. So we're going to make AS with bows be affected by strength rather than con. I know you can in SRPG Studio, and I know that's how it works in FE9 and 10. I don't know if there's a patch to do that in Builder, but there probably is. Builder has a lot of really weird patches that, like, come into play. It's very strange. I don't know how to describe it. FE Builder just likes to have weird little patches that do very niche things, which is very helpful for ROM hacking. Specifically for bows. I don't know if it would be specifically for bows. Bows don't really have a weight problem. I mean, even if they do, you can always just remove the weight. Like, just lower it. I will state, as time has gone by, I've become much more appreciative of games that don't have weapon weight in general. Oh, the double crit. Nice. This Victoria, I'm telling you, this is the Victoria. The definitive one. Just put Bjarki there. Let's steel bow this guy. Victoria is showing her secrets, yo. That she is, Neo. That she is. She's like, this is the best Victoria I've ever seen. Randomizer or otherwise. She is fantastic. Alright, let's see what we get. More speed, no magic. Oh boy, Coulter. Yeah, if we want to use Coulter long term, we're gonna have to give him some Spirit Dust, I think. Reason for that is more because higher might assumes higher draw weight, so higher strength would mean that's easier to draw. Interesting. So you're talking from like a realist standpoint. Yeah, that would make sense. Meanwhile, Theo's... Oh, okay. Well, that crit was unnecessary, but that's fine. Theo's just dealing with that whole thing up there. Oh my god, Bjarki! 30 damage with a steel axe of all things. Isn't that just Teleus' way of handling weight? It is, but Tinnis is basically talking about the idea of like only for bows, which I think is an interesting concept. Oh dear god. Yeah, I did not account for the archer. I just saw that was out of range. I did not predict that he would do that. Luckily, Sam didn't die. That would have been very bad. Theo's taking out more of these guys. Okay. I did this already, right? No, I did not. Let's go in here. Get the event, get the Holy Axe for free. Get our level up. HP, strength, magic, speed, like that is a very good bod level. Very, very good bod level. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna javelin this man. And with the old Baba Booey. There we go. Thoughts on Final Fantasy V? I have not played it in a very long time, but I remember liking it. I remember liking all of the FF games prior to FF8. I didn't like FF8. That's like where I kind of drew the line for the series, but I like 1 through 7. I even like Mystic Quest, even though it's a bit simple. Strength and skill. You know what? I'll take it. He's got a bit of a hit issue, so getting more skill is very welcome. Victoria, murder this man. Come on, crit. Yep, there it is. Got him. Body mod trying to defy fate with that level. Yeah. Yep. Okay, then I'm gonna take out this guy. One tap him. Why is that censored for me? They're trying to erase peak. The peak is missing. We have to search for the peak. I remember falling asleep when playing FF7 as a kid for some reason. I liked FF8, especially as a kid. Yeah, I'm not huge on FF8, but I really, really like... I like FF4 a lot. I like FF7 a lot. FF6, great. Not huge on 2. I like 2, but I'm not big on it. And then FF1, I feel like, has just aged very poorly. I don't think it's a bad game by any means, but... Tink! Boop! Not quite a level for Jaka, but I'll take it. Okay. Ooh! Oh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, that was a big chunk. Please tell me she's not in range of anyone else, because, oh boy. That was way more damage than I predicted she would take. I think my favorite is FF5 because it's not overly complex or serious. That's kind of my memory of it. It's just a very relaxing RPG. FFA is better for the younger you are in terms of its story. Gameplay is fun to break in FF8 once you understand the junction system. Yes, it's a very breakable game. You can break... I mean, technically you can break any Final Fantasy game in 2, but that one's especially exploitable. There are ways. Is that the soldier with the speed wing? Ooh, good point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is, right? If the game will stop healing long enough for me to see. Yep, there he is. Speed wing here. Let me just steal that from you. Yoink! I'll be taking that. Thank you for reminding me of that. I always forget about that one. Hang on, can I take out this guy? Not easily. Okay, I think I'll have Angelus take him out then. Boop. Boop. Okay, nice 2 hits, and then I think Bjarki can finish him off. Yeah, he can finish him off. Coulter can secure the kill, though. That's nice. There was a bunch of randomizer devs put in a lot of work to make Final Fantasy 1 fun, play, and yeah, I've heard about that too, that there's like a bunch of different variants of it. The Speedwind looks ugly with the orange outline. I think it's because it's supposed to be a cookie. Because the stat boosters in this game are all food. Heal up. So is the Speedwing just a cookie? Because there's no way it's part Pegasus. No, it's food. They're all food. The talisman's candy. Like, it's basically just one of those necklace candies. It's fun. I actually like that a lot. It's a nice touch. Jaka level? What's our boy getting? HP, strength, speed, defense. I'll take it. Alright, and then Bod, you're gonna go this way. I'm gonna dance. What's the Draco Shield? Part dragon? I don't know what food the Draco Shield's supposed to be. Words are hard, my god. It's one of those days. Tell me that no one saying knows how to bake is the reason why stat boosters are rare? Yes. Either that, or maybe it's just like, you know, candy historically was kind of expensive. It was like royalty food. Now, mind you, Andaron gives them out pretty willingly. Like, Andaron's not bad about withholding stat boosters like a lot of hacks and even mainline FE games are. Okay, there we go. Take out this guy. Man, Bod has consistently crit almost every single thing he's run into. Surely he won't hit 15% and kill her, right? Surely. Surely he won't. Okay, good. Meanwhile, in Japan FE8, stat boosters in the secret shop, yep. We confirmed cannibalism is in this game. Yes, cannibalism is indeed. RPG, no one knows how to cook. Also, that Victoria level was fantastic. Alright, I'm going to put Bjarki right here. Keep the hand axe on him. Who wants to get this village? I think we'll give it to Angelus. Victoria's cooking. Yeah, this is the Victoria. Like, this is the Victoria of all time. Oh yeah, we should see what Natalie we get. Hang on. We got... Oh yeah, for some reason the eventing does this. We got this Natalie. So Journeyman Natalie, what does she have? Charm. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good sports skill. Okay. And I think, you know what we'll do? We'll put Jaka right here. We will dance for Jaka. Just cooking but not baking stat boosters, sadly. Yep. Probably just need magic to make proper food. It could be magic tied in. I don't know how the world building aspect of the food works. There we go, 50 XP for Jaka. We should be able to finish the map next turn. This bot is broken. This is like, I don't know why Druid bot just goes hard. He's just very good. I'll be amazed if any of them can actually hit him in Chapter 7. Oh no, not Villager Chan. Okay, he's fine. Bro dodged an 83. He wanted to live. Speaking of baking, I should probably bake cookies tomorrow or later this weekend, maybe. Cookies are always good. Cookies are the best. He actually has a magic stat. Exactly. You can abuse Dawn Caller at 2 range. Because I'm pretty sure 1 range it goes off physical damage, right? Could be wrong about that. I never fully remember how Dawn Caller works. It's always magic? Okay. I always forget how it works. Okay. Very nice. So, now let's see... How close is she to level? Not really close, but I guess she can safely go here. You're thinking of the regular FE light brand? Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yep. That would make sense. Alright, Coulter, take this guy out. Beautiful. You love to see it. I mean, the weird part about Coulter is he's not really gaining much speed, but he seems to have enough speed to double most things. Oh, not speed, magic. Words are hard. Man, I am just unable to speak right now. This is great. Okay. Bod can't kill. I don't want to set up the kill for Theo either. Hang on. If I move up, does he have enough damage? No, he's still short. He could get a 1% crit, but the odds are not good. We're still on normal. Yeah. Do the village militia really come out to get themselves killed? Yes. They're trying, bless them. I brought them out to get 50 XP, more or less. So that's pretty much why they're here. Okay, so I think Jaka can go here. We can go on here, we can dance for Jaka. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to kill the boss this turn. If we're unlucky, the green units will just steal the kill, which is really funny. Alright, Jaka. First of all, let's get a support going. There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. Yeah, and sadly, I think these villagers might be a bit of both. It's enemy phase first, so Odd can enemy face him. Oh, he'll attack first. I guess that works. No crit. Yep, he does attack first. There we go. And that's the map cleared. I always forget that he attacks first. I'll take it. That's a good level. We're getting it for next chapter. Honestly, Bod's gained so much XP, I feel like I can just breeze through Chapter 5 pretty fast. I don't want to stick on Chapter 5 too long, because it is a very boring chapter. Okay, Natalie's going to talk to me. She's going to ask to either stay or go. I'm just going to have her leave. There we go, because she's really not going to do much. We're doing like a not super long stream, so I don't want to waste time training up a trainee unit. Yep. Yep, everybody hates Chapter 5. Man, what is it with the Andaron team in Chapter 5s, man? You've got Chapter 5 of AS, which just is not great. Chapter 5 of RS, which is... I don't even want to talk about the golem. And, I don't know. Maybe they just need to skip Chapter 5 next time. Only you hate the golem? Nah. No, it's based opinion. My opinions are the only right opinions. How dare you? Alright, let's see what, Oh, we got Centaur Ilanda. I'm not huge on Centaur Ilanda. I'm gonna be honest, I would have preferred we get Master Knight. Oh, she also has... Oh, maybe I should show it off. Hang on, let me see if I can reset a couple times and see if we can get the really funny one. There's a very funny class she can get. Let's see if we can... pull this off. No, this chapter's not difficult. It's just very boring. You only have 2 units. Okay, we got Valk. I want to show off there's one goofy class she has. I want to see if I can get it. Because it's very funny. It even has a custom portrait. Nope, we got Archer. Well, she has the Haley hat, which is funny. Life Taker. That's not bad for a player phase unit. So, I was trying to show off Gorgon. Because Gorgon even has, like, snake hair. Which is really, really funny, but we didn't get it. We just got standard Ilonda. Oh god, she does no damage. Oh no. Gale Shot Ilonda, yep. Yep, she can get Gale Shot. I don't think we'll be getting Gale Shot this stream, but if we do, she can use it. Alright. We want to get the hammer, and then we just want to leave, pretty much. If I remember correctly, the hammer is in this chest, too, which is really nice. Alright. Thoughts on skill spam a lot of hacks tend to do nowadays? I think it's a very odd thing, because I think it's good in of the fact that, like, it lets units feel more unique. That said, I think there's a level to it where hacks do it too often. There was one hack I played recently where a unit had like 7 skills off the bat, or 6 skills rather, and it was like, nah, that's too many. That's too much. That is officially spam. Like, look, if it's like, you know, we give 1 or 2 skills to a single unit, that's fine. I prefer that, actually. But if we're giving like a ton of skills, that's just, nah. That's when it gets cringy. Break down that wall. Get the XP. There is the silver blade. Oh yeah, it's very easy to get on normal. It's just a question of can my units get it, which they should be able to. There we go. Perfect. And turn. So as you can see, there is a reason people do not like this chapter, and it's simply because it is very, very slow. You just need Samuel without Rosethorn. Wouldn't you need Rosethorn because of the fact that he needs the bonus defense? Alright. Yeah, you can't hit me, it's fine. They do no damage. I meant Rosethorn. That's what I figured you meant. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure he means with Rosethorn. Oh, look at that. 1 tap. Yeah, Holy Symbol, because Liam has like a weird amount of crit. Liam just likes to critical sometimes. It is what it is. Take that guy out. Their bod level. HP, strength, speed, defense. I will take it. And then get the secret event. +3 magic and res, which is huge for him, being a druid. Let me look over bod when it's on my turn, because he is pretty great. This is probably the best bod I've ever seen. Yep. Wait for him to heal. There we go. Oh, God, look at this. He has 24 res with the Dawn Color bonus, 18 magic. That is a powerful Botamon. God, he's so slow. He doesn't need speed. He's got everything he needs. Take that out. I could get the other chests too, but I'm not gonna because they don't really have anything of value in them, and I'd just like to finish this chapter very quickly. Randall would disagree. Randall's situation is crazy. Alright, there we go. Get the Holy Symbol, now we can finish the chapter. Alrighty. HP, strength, defense, I'll take it. Yeah, he is definitely getting speed screwed. Just like Sigurd before him. Oh, man. Is that Master Knight Zack? If we hadn't taken Dawn Color, I think we could have gotten Master Knight Zacharias. Let me see. Yep, he's a Master Knight. Ah! Or no, he's not. He's just a normal Paladin. Never mind, I thought he was a Master Knight. What does he even have? Oh, and he has Crushing Blow, too. Man, this Zack. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well. We can't get him, but... There we go. Take him out. Okay, perfect. And then next turn we should be done. Actually, move 2 turns. Oh, what's wrong with that Zack palette? He's very yellow. Bro's a banana. He's banana maxing. He's the golden boy. Yeah, he's the golden boy. Look at him. Zack is going Super Saiyan. The legendary Super Zacharias. And this is to go even further beyond. Broke out a Super Saiyan for me. Yeah, for real. He's ascending. Look at him. Now I kind of wish we hadn't taken Dawn Color. We could have had this absolute Giga Chad Zack. This is to go even further beyond. I would do the scream, but I am coming off a cold and my throat is still not 100%, so I'm not going to do that for my own safety. Isn't 11x 2 range? I think this is the older patch where it wasn't, because I'm pretty sure when the game first came out, it wasn't 2 range. I could be wrong about that, but I'm like pretty sure. There we go. Yep. This Iolanda kind of good. Thoughts on adding Xiao Sha as usable Dark B Tome in addition to Eclipse being boosted to have 50 hit? Could work. I definitely think that there needs to be... I actually like Siege Tomes. I know a lot of people don't, but I'm actually a big fan of them because I think you can do a lot of stuff to prevent the player from moving too fast. I think the golden rule with Siege Tomes is you have to give the players tools to deal with them. If you want Siege Tomes to work, you have to do that, because otherwise it just feels unfair. But if the player has something like a Silent Staff, it works. Zack League of Legends Anya's Ring Edition. The Golden Rule, yep. Gold Standard Zacharias down there. Oh, rip Defiler. Bro didn't even stand a chance. Free Dragon Shield, I'll take it. Zack continues to live. Now he's leaving. Yep. He's gone, chat. Alright, well. Time to end the map. Alright, Nest of Terrors. We might actually be able to do Chapters 7 and 8 before the end of this. We'll see. Is that Brigand Amelia? It is Brigand Amelia. She's got Swordbreaker. That's actually really good for a Brigand. Wait a minute. She's also got good speed, which helps with stealing. This is not bad. This is not a bad unit. She's actually pretty okay. I am very curious what Boogie will turn into, though. Okay, so first things first. Let's trade this over to bot. Oh, he can't use it. Oh, because I haven't been working on his staff rank. That's fine then. I can just put that away. We'll save it for next chapter. We're going to need it for next chapter. Thoughts on re-implementing Air Caliber as an Anima B-Tome? I love Air Caliber. Big fan of Air Caliber. Okay, I think she's mostly fine. We'll give her a short bow. Also, I'm going to get rid of the elixir because we don't need it at the moment. It's better just give her a concoction. Oh yeah, we get Nomad Theo. He's got Canto Plus, he's got Dragon Blood. And he does have swords. Ooh, magic swords and Canto Plus. That's kind of good. That is actually very, very good. I'm a big fan of this Theo. Yeah, he's kind of chatting it up. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, we are gonna bench Barrett though. We don't need Barrett. She's just not good. Fred's also getting benched. Is this just better, Theo? He pretty much is. I think he has lower luck than he does a base, and lower res by 1 point, I want to say. Actually, might be better. I'm not sure. Okay, Coulter, buddy, we're going to give you more fire. Give him wind as well. Inglis is fine. Jock is fine. I think everyone's pretty good. All right, we're going to trade. Who needs speed? Bod might need some speed. I don't want to give it to him. Maybe I just store it. Yeah, I think we'll just store the speed wing. We don't need to use it just yet. Fire speed. Alright, so... right, I can't move Ilonda on this map. I always think I can. Coulter, I'm going to have you go here. Victoria... Yep, there we go. Yeah, and we can dance for her. Angelus go there. Bjarki go there. Save the game. Start up the game. Yeah, I'm digging this Amelia. What app were you talking about that is also used for making FE ROM hacks other than FE Builder? Oh, the other program I mentioned is SRPG Studio. That's not for ROM hacking. That just is a full-blown engine. Like, it's a proper game development engine. You can find it on Steam. It's expensive, but it goes on sale rather frequently. Okay, I don't know if I can reach that guy. Move Jaka here. Good old Jonka. And then Victoria, I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna dance for you, because we want you to survive. Very important. Is this Final Fantasy VI cave? Yep. Yep, it is the tile set from, I believe, FF6 for GBA. There's a free torch. So you can get free torch on all these pillars, but torch is a torch. Yep. Yeah, you can use FE Builder for making ROM hacks, and then the case of SRPG Studio is exclusively for making like actual proper games, but it is only really good for Fire Emblem. Like, game making. It's not really good for, like, anything else. It's just too niche. And doesn't have, like, other RPG systems. Like, if you're gonna make an RPG, use, you know, RPG Maker. But if you want to make an SRPG, I would definitely recommend Studio. That's what I'm making my game in. My game that will release in 2065. Because God knows my schedule is horrendous. Okay. She's yelling at Amelia, no! How exactly do you miss yelling at somebody? Okay. Yep, they should kill. Take her out. Cover your ears. Oh, true. There we go. And then Victoria should be able to break both these eggs, make a small fortune of XP out of them, and then go get the chest. Thoughts on increasing the difficulty by giving enemies more triangle control rather than higher stats? It can work. The main issue you run into with that is the fact that there gets to be a certain point where the player can't really defend themselves. So if you were to, say, give the enemy, like, full weapon triangle control, the player would not be able to do anything on enemy phase, becomes the issue. It's actually a problem that you get with bosses in FE4, because in FE4, bosses tend to swap weapons when you go to fight them to be whatever the most optimal weapon is, and it just leads to you never really getting weapon triangle. It's very annoying. Alright, go up this way. We'll talk to Jocko with Amelia, get that 10 XP. Something like giving enemy berserkers both tomahawks and sword reavers, for example. I mean, you could do it. Like I said, it leads to some balancing issues, though. That's, like, the main problem. It's not impossible, though. There are ways you can balance around it. It's just very difficult to do. It's kind of like trying to balance capture. Capture is just a very hard mechanic to work around. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Oh, that guy just committed sewer slide on Sam. Gank that gives you, yes, exactly. You can kidnap enemies and steal their things. There's also some enemies that get recruited by capture. But it's a very hard mechanic to balance around because obviously it can lead to infinite items. Which is a bit problematic when it comes to balance. Oh my god, Nomad Theo. He's too good. He's too strong. Okay, okay, so what I think I'll do here is I'll move Coulter up. I will dance for Coulter. It's been funny considering that we don't loot enemy corpses unless their item is glowing green. Yep. It's like, no, you don't understand. We can't take that. Why not? It's not green. It's illegal. It's against the law. We can't take it. But I want it. He has a really cool sword. No. It's illegal. We can't. It didn't glow green. That's the rule. It's one of the rules of engagement. If their weapon glows green, you can steal it. If it doesn't, you have to respect the dead. Victoria level. Let's see what she gets. Strength, magic, skill, luck. You know what? I'll take it. Not the best level, not the worst. Coulter's got this. You know, I love how Coulter's basically playing 0% gross with his magic at this point. It's great. Big fan of it. Be real nice if this unit could get 1 point of magic. Because I think even by, like, 30% growth standard, he's officially in, like, the stat screw department now. Okay. I say we just take him out with Coulter. Actually, wait, can I take out the gargoyle? I can take out the gargoyle. Muscle Mage strikes again, yep. Yep, he doesn't want to gain magic. He just wants to have those big boy arms. Alright. Strength, magic, skill, luck. Okay, he got magic finally. Finally got magic. Alright, Amelia, I think you have officially earned yourself a kill. Rawr! Strength again. He did get strength again, but at least he got magic. So even though he's got those big boy arms. Actually, he is a male mage, so I think he will promote to get swords, which is very nice, because at least that way he can put that strength stat to some use. Alright, there we go. Just gonna put Jaka here. I can't support them. I kind of screwed up the Jaka bod support, but that's fine. His strength growth is higher than his magic growth. Yes, because the way that this hack works is it doesn't rearrange the growth rates at all. What it does do is it adds on a magic growth to units that don't have it. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Coulter has 30% magic growth by default or if that was something added in by the ROM, but normally he does have 40 strength. Okay, there we go. Put Sam here. Put Angelus here. And then we will move Iolanda over here. Might as well illuminate, get some free XP. We're definitely not making it to Tomb of Horrors this stream, so we really don't need to conserve that. Oh my god, Theo. Oh, Theo is so good this run. Man, why is it all the loser units are becoming gods this run? All the, like, god units are just kind of turning out okay. Okay at best. You got Theo, who's become an absolute Chad. We've got Amelia, who is just absolutely born to be a brigand. We've got, Coulter would be a bad example, but, I mean, dear God, Biarki. Oh no, he's coming for me. It's a spooter. I don't want to move bot up too far because there is a mermaid in this water that has silence. Or not silence, sleep rather. Silence would be fine, sleep is the problem. Take out the mermaid. Well, that Theo palette don't look right. I don't know how I feel about that one. Thoughts on weapon durability rebalancing? Item drops to 30, durability, steel increases to 45, and silver increases to 40. I think it could be fine. I don't see a reason why that would be a bad idea. Weapon durability doesn't really impact things too much, to be honest. Weapon weight is much more of a balancing thing where it kind of matters. Because I feel like with like durability balancing, as long as you don't get into a situation where weapons last forever, it doesn't really matter. You also don't want them to break instantly, because that's just not a fun feeling for the player. Free Nostome. Okay. I'm just going to move Amelia up here. Dance for Ilonda. We'll get her moving up a bit more. There we go. And yeah, I think this is fine. We'll just illuminate. I actually do kind of want to see where I'm going here, so. Okay. Put Coulter there. No free torch. Yeah, that guy's not hidden. Basically trying to encourage people to use something more than iron more often, because we've seen a lot of people just use them over anything else because of the high durability. The best way to get people to not use iron weapons is just simply make the enemies strong. Basically make so they can't use them. Okay. Nice dodge. Alrighty. So, I think we can just, we can just recruit Boogie this turn. So, let's have Angelus. Actually, no, Bjarki gets a level off of this. There we go. HP, Strength, and Res. Res on Bjarki. In this economy? Oh, there's Boogie. He's got Perfectionist. Oh, that's funny. And he's got free Devil Axe with him, which I want, but yeah, I don't think we're going to be using this Boogie. I mean, we can look over his stats to see what they're looking like, but I don't think this is the Boogie run. Yeah, they're not great. That's not particularly good. I think we'll avoid him. Isn't it weird that iron weapons have less weight than steel weapons when, depending on the alloy, steel tends to be lighter than iron? It's just more of a tiering system. I don't know why they chose to do it that way. This Boogie isn't King of Pirates. Oda would be disappointed. Yeah, this Boogie is sadly not pirate maxing. This is not the Boogie of all time. We're gonna illuminate. I think, actually, I might be able to get Ilonda to go over and kill that mermaid. If I dance for her. Might as well use a fiery chant, get extra crit. Might be useful for the dragon. Skill and res. Not what I wanted. Illuminate. I can't remember if we dealt with him or if the Fenrir spider is still here somewhere. Yep, there he is. Ooh, Fenrir Spooter. Good thing he's not in anyone's range, really. Alright, Boogie. Boogie, my boy. Yeah, this Boogie is not... He's not boogieing. I hate to say it. Okay, who do we still... We need to move Victoria. Can you kill a Spooter? She can if she crits. What are the chances she won't crit once? I mean, it doesn't matter. She actually does kill. I Manx-maffed it. We pretend that Silver and FE games are a combination Titania and Mithril. What about you? I think they're just basic bitch Silver. I think they look very fancy, which is why they break, right? They look fancy, but they're not well built, is the idea. Their swords fit for kings. Oh my god, Bod one-tapped him. Oh my god. Alright, let's get moving. Faster we clear this chapter, the better. I don't think we need the Dragon Axe, but we can get it, I think. Lure the spider out there. I guess we can go grab it. It wouldn't be too difficult to go get, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. I do want it, because if we're doing Chapter 7, we definitely want the Dragon Axe, but at the same time, I don't know if we technically need it, just make life a lot easier. Pick that lock, free rescue staff. Love to see it. Victoria, go down here. You're going to be dealing with some spooters soon. And I think we'll probably have Theo move up this way so Theo can go help with the whole situation on the right side. They have higher might and lower weight than steel, despite silver being significantly heavier than steel. Yeah, someone tells me the intelligence systems did not think too well about how things were made. Intelligence systems just was like, what's cooler than steel? Silver? Yes. And they just went with it. There we go. Yep. Took him out. Very nice. Okay. I don't think there's any way I'm getting her out of there in time before the enemy starts spawning in from the bottom, so I'm just going to heal her instead. Have her stay there, have her fight. She should live. Okay. There we go. Kill the mermaid. Mermaid situation is crazy. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to heal. And then we're going to dance. We need to go to the right side. The top right has a Dragon Axe that I want. And then once we get the Dragon Axe, we leave. It's funny, I feel like that's something that needs to be addressed in ASDE when it comes up. They really need to give us something on this side of the map to make us go here, because right now there is nothing on this side of the map that matters. There's like no chests here that actually mean anything. Like, you are just better off to just not go to the right side of the map at all. Except the top right to get the Dragon Axe, but that's it. Okay, and turn. One's a great bow. Yeah, but you can buy great bows in Chapter 4X, so you don't really need it. I mean, you only need one great bow in your army, like, realistically. Okay, Theo, we'll put you here. Let me see how far. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy out with Ilonda. Beautiful. One shot, one kill. And then, let me see. Okay, so we can put you right here. And then we'll dance. And then I think we have about 2 turns until we get there. Very nice. Yep, and then we move melee up there. Kinbod, kill the dragon. Oh my god, he actually can. He one-rounds it. Wow. Never thought I'd see the day. Well, rip dragon. We have our first master seal, so we can promote somebody. I'm just gonna have Sam take out the eggs. Another style crit. Yeah, that's because of the skill system patch. So anytime that you kill a boss, you get a style crit. I think the only exception to that is there's one centaur, like one con in Chapter 3 that doesn't do it. Alright, so here come the reinforcements. We should be able to get out of here in time. Okay. We'll have Amelia take this guy out. There we go. Baba Booey. And Amelia levels. Let's see what she gets. Strength and magic. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Who's behind this? Alright, so there we go. And now what we need to do is we need to get up here and all the way into this corner somewhere. There's a chest. Let's just move Theo here. Let's have Amelia break this egg open, make herself an omelet. Okay, I think we're good to go. String magic for an Umbra Axe is nice. Umbra Axe uses magic. Yes, Umbra Axe uses magic. But weirdly enough, it is not 2-range, which would be very nice. Victoria, you really need to crit this guy. Thank you. Crit him again? Yeah, there we go. This is the Victoria, chat. I'm telling you. I am digging this Victoria. Big fan. Big fan of what I'm seeing. I wish she played like this all the time. She is dominating. She is actually dominating. You love to see it. Okay. I'm gonna put you here. And then I'm gonna dance. And I think I'm gonna let her get the egg kill. I would normally try to have a sport with Sam and Theo, but I'm not really too concerned about that because I think we're gonna end this after I finish Chapter 7. Because I want to show off Chapter 7, because Chapter 7 is always fun with randomized units. That's a good level, I'll take it. Okay, end turn. They're going for Angelus, but that's fine. He can take him. Oh, the crit! Was not expecting that. Okay. Alright. Can you get a crit? Nope, no crit. That's okay. I was hoping she would. Okay, so... Sam, take out the egg. Free XP. I think we can just go open the chest and then end the chapter. God, he has so much skill. That is absurd. Yeah, there we go. We can grab the Dragon Axe, which we're gonna need. Theo can secure this kill, which is free XP for him. I'll dance for Theo to get an extra 10 XP on my dancer, and then Theo can kill his spider too, and then we can end the map with Bod. Perfect. Okay. Yep. You know what? Let's give Ilonda a kill as well. Might as well. Free XP is free XP. Yep, there we go. Okay. And now we end the chapter. Perfect. Okay, so now we can do something real fun here. We can gamble with Boogie. Let's go do that. Yum here. There we go. So this is directly determined by Bod's luck. We'll see how it goes. The 50 bet's always the easiest. So there we go. Next we'll try the 100 bet. Yep, won that too. Now, fun fact, if I can win all of these, there's a small chance I'll get Master Seal. Oh, I lost that one. Okay, let's just keep gambling, you know? What could go wrong? Oh no, I lost that too. Oh, I'm losing everything. I'm going broke. Oh no! I lost so much money. Oh, I'm poor maxing now. I gambled my life away. It's so Jover. Alright, here we go. Chapter 7. We're gonna put Barrett away. Fred away. We're gonna take Angelus and Amelia. The boogie tax is real? Dude, is beyond real. Oh yeah, you also don't need to be here, Mr. Boogeyman. Get out of here. You just stole all my money. I don't want to look at you. You just robbed me blind, good sir. Alright, let's do this. 18 luck on Angelus. Sadly, we don't have any more luck boosters, but that's fine. You know what? Just for funnies, let's use the Devil Axe this chapter. Just for a little goofiness, you know? Let's get whimsical. Oh, our killing edge is almost broken. Alright, we want to give her the Worm Slayer for sure. I think I will give Bjarki the Dragon Axe. Let me put away the Halberd. We don't need it. Who has my Dragon Axe? I think Amelia does, right? Where's Amelia? There she is. Okay, perfect. Ilonda will take this Rescue Staff. And I'll also put away Illuminate because we can't use it on this chapter. And I think from there, we're pretty much good to go. I can't think of anything else we need to do. So, now we just gotta put our units into formation. Let me check something real fast. Right, we need somebody with a hammer. Who can use a hammer? Amelia can use a hammer. Hammer time! Alright, great. So now we want Amelia positioned so she can kill this guy. Put you there. Put you there. Yep, that works. Okay. And we can start the map. So, the opening move that I always like to do is we go here, we take out this guy with a hammer, and we get a crit because funny. He was already dead. You did not need the crit. That was unnecessary. Doing 123 damage to him and had like 28 HP was not required, but it is appreciated. So now we trade this over. And then we heavy spear this guy. Another crit. See, when you need the crits, they don't happen. When they're unnecessary, they happen constantly. Okay, perfect. So those guys are both gone now. Victoria should be able to take out this guy, I think. Yes, she can. This is the Victoria. Yep, near crit. There she goes. This Victoria is something else. She is a legend. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, take this guy out, and then probably send Bjarki to take out that dragon. Not the promoted one. We need the promoted one to stay there because Kurt has to fight it if Kurt wants to live. There we go. Man, that is completely untextured. My god, I'm just looking at his lower body when he's grayed out like that. Alright, there we go. And then, yep, take out this guy in one hit. This Bjarki is something else. Yep, that's a full level. What's he getting? HP, strength, magic skill. He is cap strength. Okay, and we got free physics staff for our troubles. Okay. I'll take out this guy with Theo. And I'll take out this other dragon. Get support going first. There we go. Holy shit, this Bjarki. Yeah, he's really good. This is like one of the better Bjarkis I've seen. There we go. Now the goal of Chapter 7, and this is something that applies to any difficulty, you just want to clear out this area as soon as possible, because this is a very, very strict timer as maps go, so as fast as you can possibly get out of here, that's how fast you're going to want to go. Just go with the speed of light, because you will be dealing with a absolute nightmare if you don't. I don't know if our Bjarki can deal with Leonora's forces, though. I'm not entirely certain about that. I'm a little concerned he might die if we do that, but we could try it. We could try and Bjarki Blast. I'd be down to attempt it, because this is a very good Bjarki. I don't know if he can, though. I mean, it is normal mode. Oh, no. Mage Kurt. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Kurt, not like this. He doesn't even double. He doesn't one tap, he doesn't double. Oh no, he's terrible. What does he have? He's crit plus 15. Oh no. Oh, he's so bad. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta take this guy out. I gotta go recruit him. A big iron, this is not. This is not the big iron. This is not even a big iron. Yeah, Kurt, you're gonna go over here now. Maybe sit on the bench for a while and think about what you've done. Oh, boy. Oof, I cannot do any damage to that guy. Okay. Man, this guy is tough. This guy's made of bricks. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to want to do this. Take the hammer. I'll take away your steel axe for now. Ooh, actually, wait, maybe not. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot. They all have horse killers. How about Victoria? Okay, if we can take out this guy, Victoria should be able to safely just stay there and deal with them. Okay, he does 2. Bjarki does 11. Okay, Bjarki does the most. Perfect. Ouch. Okay, and then I think Coulter finishes the job. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Hey, crit! Oh, not quite a level up. I was so excited to watch him fail at getting speed, magic again. I keep going to say speed. Speed has not been his problem. Magic is his problem. Okay, nothing else I can do. That man's halberd maxing. Nice dodge. And she kills him. She should be okay. None of them have 2 range. I don't think any of them outright kill her in 1 round, so. HP, magic, and skill. Would have liked some strength there. Really would appreciate strength. She might actually become a victim of her own success. That's very concerning. If she crits here, this would not be good. And of course she crits as I say that. The literal second I say that, she has to get a critical. Yeah, it's a little concerning. This man has weapon triangle. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, boy. Well, at least she didn't get the 0 damage critical. Tink, 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 tink. She's tink maxing. Okay. Archer Jahira. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Who knows? Maybe she's got a good personal skill. Yeah, that's not particularly great. The problem with this is bows are almost never going to be heavier, so. Yeah, she'll be good for this chapter. But really not much else other than that. Bod can kill this guy, no problem. Victoria got lucky that wyverns couldn't reach. Yep. I knew they wouldn't reach. They can only go up to this point, but they would have trashed her if they'd gotten close. Coulter one-taps the dragon, which is nice. Let's see what he gets. Come on, get magic. No magic. We got defense at least. Okay. Angelus, go here. Steel bow, take out this guy. Nice. Level up, come on, let's see him get luck. We want to do some Devlax funnies, come on. No luck, okay. Alright, well, I was hopeful. A man can dream. Take out this guy. Dear God, Bjarki, 46 damage in Chapter 7. He's not even promoted yet. Not even promoted. Okay. I think... Where's Ilonda? Ilonda's gonna need to do some healing. 1 range physic to make people angry. There we go. Sam, go down here. And then go this way. I think we're just going to dance for Bjarki. What I might do is I might just put Bjarki on like a forest or something and then hand axe. Medic staff maxing that range. Yep. Exactly. You know, we're playing optimally, and by optimally I mean healing at one range with a physic. Okay, perfect. We're gonna have to heal up Kurt. Man, it's so weird because I feel like the crit plus 15 isn't bad, but at the same time, like, he's really just not gonna contribute much. Alright, let's heal up. Alright, here we go. Bjarki should be more than fine. Yeah, does 1 damage with 16 hit. I mean, Bjarki having the 2 skills that he has, I mean, it's almost impossible to kill him on enemy phase. I mean, they'd have to get very lucky. I think they'd have to crit and hit every single one in order just to kill him. Even then, he might still live, honestly. Those wyverns up top are a bit spooky, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of the wyverns coming at me from the top. I'm gonna have to be fast too, because there's gonna be a lot worse coming my way. Meanwhile, Bjarki just doesn't care. Bjarki actually does not care at all. Oh no, and now he's getting another level. He's gonna become even more powerful. You got speed? Oh, that's huge. Speed Bjarki is real. Yep, still can't hit me. Still get one tapped. This is the best Bjarki I've ever seen. Him and Victoria, they're gonna be the standouts from this run. Bap. Take him out. Very nice. Yeah, even the mages can't really do much to him when they hit it all. And they just one-taps them. My god, this unit. This unit. He's so good. That is absurd. Alright, well. First things first, we're gonna heal him. So he can go do more crime. Go, Bjarki, do a crime. You got this, little buddy. I believe in you. Let's see. HP, speed, luck res, that is a very Eilon to pill level. Yep. That sounds about right. Okay, I think we'll just take this guy out. There we go. One tap. Okay, we need to take out this guy, but I don't know if there's any safe way of doing so. You know what, I could always dance for Eilon and heal up Theo, so I guess this is fine. He does get hit, unfortunately, by the 48. I feel like I've got an army of yellow units. I've got Banana Theodore. I had Super Saiyan Zacharias that I didn't get to, you know, actually have, but... God, that was funny. Alright, we're gonna need to heal up Theo. Theo's looking quite hurt. There we go. Another little net level. Strength? On my dancer? Okay, but why though? I just want to know why. That's all I want. I want to know why my dancer chose to get strength. She's been lifting. She's getting those muscle mommy arms. I hate every part of that sentence, but look, it's fine. Hang on a minute. Do they kill Sam? You've got attack 27 versus a defense of 12, so he does 13... No, 15 damage. And you've got an attack of 20 versus a defense of 12, so he does 18, so... 18 and 15, so 33. I don't think either of them double him, right? He's got 14 speed. I don't think it's weighed down at all. He does not get weighed down. And he has, what was it, 13? No, 14 speed, okay. So he doesn't double. He doesn't get weighed down either. He gets doubled, so Sam should actually be fine. Crit would be huge. Crit did not happen, though. Okay, let's just take out this guy. Perfect. Wipe him out. Okay. And then Jaheira, take out this guy. Oh, that Jaheira sprite is disgusting. Oh, she looks horrid. That is just the worst. Kurt, sacrifice yourself for like 50 crit with Thoron is not bad, actually. Man, I just keep getting crit monsters. That's what I keep getting. Okay, perfect. And then Bod, we're gonna have you go middle map. Victoria, you too. Amelia, you as well. And then I'm gonna put Angelus here. Hand axe on Angelus, and then we're gonna put the Elfire on Theos, that way they can defend themselves. Oh, that is hilarious. You poor, poor bastard. They just can't deal with Bjarki. They can't do it. He's too good. Nice. More defense. Because that's what he needed to take. Less damage. Okay, nice. Didn't even hit. Sam doubles this guy, so he does die. Very nice. And then the other guy should sewer slide on either Samuel, Angelus, or Theo. Either way, he doesn't live, though. Jaheira dodges. Wow, he has 0 hit on her. What is her avoid? My god. Yep, he gets hit. I don't think Sam doubles this guy. No, he doesn't. That's fine, though. I can kill him on next turn, guaranteed. Enemy reinforcements should show up pretty soon. At least I think they should. I actually don't know if they do on normal mode. Okay, yeah, here we go. There they are. I was gonna say, I'm like, where are they at? Because they should be here by now. Yep, there they are. Alright, we're gonna put you here. We're gonna dance for you. Taking out these wyverns is gonna be nothing. It'll be easy. Take out this guy. Oh, of course, now he crits. He didn't need to crit, but now he does. Okay, perfect. Victoria. I guess you can probably kill this guy? Yes, she can. She actually one-taps him. Never thought I'd see the day where Victoria one-taps somebody, but here we are. And then Bjarki, take out this guy. Exact change, look at that. 40 damage for 40 HP, you'll love to see it. Okay. And now I think we just start moving people in position so we can finish off the map. Shouldn't be too hard. Yep, one per right here. We're gonna need to use a rescue on Jaka to get him out of there. Because he's a slow boy and he needs to move fast. Okay, Jaheira, take this guy out. Wow, no crit from a killer bow with 34 crit. That's wild. Okay, now we gotta start moving everybody out, because if we don't bring them with us, they are going to die. 10,000%. There we go. Hey, Jasmine. How you doing? We're on the tail end of the stream, but you're in time to watch us beat Chapter 7. I feel like Chapter 7 is one of those chapters I have down to a science at this point. Alright. Hey Jasmine, you want to see the world's greatest Bjarki? So, not only does he have Sturdy, he has Kestrel Stance. Why? Why is he so good? He's too powerful, he's too strong. This is Ascended Bjarki. Yep, take that guy out in one hit. Okay. So we do need to take out this guy as well, or this guy. Alternatively, we need to kill one of them. I think it's probably easier to kill the dragon. Let me check. Okay. So what I can do is I can go here. I can go here. I can dance. I should be able to secure the kill on that wyvern with Bjarki. I mean, if Bjarki doesn't kill, I'm actually horrified, because he's Bjarki. Yep, there it is. Sadly, I can't hand axe him, but that's fine. Steel bow gets the job done. Not quite air level. He'll get there. Okay, now we just move everyone forward. There we go, get everybody out of the woods. Sam, let me see something here. Yeah, so this is a safe tile. Angelus, we'll move you here. Can't reach with physic, but that's fine. And from there, we just get out of the map, pretty much. We just have to escape. Escape. You attacked me from 2 range. Oh, you fool. What have you done? Does he double? Oh my god, he doubles. As soon as I dropped in, the dog started barking fit. Dorks do that. Another speed level. Okay, Speed Bjarki is real. We love to see him. Right, you have my hammer, do you not? No, wait, no. Oh, Bjarki has the hammer. Okay. This should be a one-tap. Surprisingly not. Okay. Well then, I am actually shocked by this. Take out Halberd guy. And then... I didn't hear what you said about Bjarki. Oh, Bjarki is just broken. Let me just show him off. So he has Sturdy and he has Kestrel Stance. These two things combined are extremely broken. I was very blessed to get this Bjarki. I also have this very good Theo, but the Bjarki is definitely the prize of the run. Victoria is also fantastic. Let me show off Victoria real fast. Look at this Victoria. So not only does she have hyperactive, she has Vantage. She's also just very good for some reason. I've never seen a Victoria this good. Yeah, it's a very nice nice couple of units. Very memorable for a randomizer. I like him. I like these. Alright, Bjarki level. Skill. Okay, he's almost capped skill too. He's doing it. He's Bjarkiing it. Ricky's one of my favorites usually anyway. Yep, and this one is especially good. This one just turned out godlike for some reason. I don't know why. Dance for Kurt. Okay, we gotta get Kurt out of here. We gotta go. We gotta run. Bad stuff is gonna happen if we stay. Sam, get out the door. Okay, so that's pretty much chapter 7 in the bag. I don't think we'll take much longer to get out of here. Yep, Sam and Theo are already out. Bjarki can't quite escape, but he'll get there. The biggest issue is getting my Armor Knight, like my Jock out. Twitch is great emotes. It does. It really does. Alright, there we go. We'll just dance. Faster we get everyone out the bear. No reason to linger. Especially with the Death Squad coming. Honestly, we might even finish the map before the Death Squad shows up at this rate. How come donations are deactivated? I don't know. Alright, there we go. Escape. Escape. Oh my god, look, they're all getting out. We are free! Go, escape! Get to the chopper! Come on! Okay, perfect. And then we just dance for Jaheira, and she will be on her way out. Perfect. Okay. So, I think on... I don't think next turn, but 2 turns from now, because we're going to need 2 turns to get Lillinet out. There we go. Alright, so. Escape. 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 Oh, no, I hit B button by accident. I'm going too fast here. There we go. Yep, I think literally the only one left is going to be Lillinet off the fact that she just can't reach. She's got weak little baby legs. She can't quite get in. There we go. And that's Chapter 7 completed before the Death Squad even showed up. So chat, I think what we should do is we should get to Chapter 8. We should take a look at what promoted Bjarki looks like. And then I think I'm going to call it because I'm getting pretty tired and my neck's getting pretty sore. And I have to go eat dinner after this. But I want to show off what I've got, so. There we go. Skip the cutscene. There's a long chain of cutscenes here. Okay. Yes, thank you, Jasmine. Yes, I know Chapter 7 like the back of my hand by now. It's like one of the chapters in this game I can beat without any issue. Even on Lunatic, I don't have a problem with it. Oh, we can show off what Shade looks like. Let's see. I need to stop pressing the wrong button here. I'm still used to SNES controls. I've been playing so much FE4 lately. She's got Flare. Flare in combination with Glacies. That's kind of gross. She's kind of good, but let's show off our boy. It's time to promote him. He has earned this, chat. He has earned this promotion. Dear God, look at those stats. Oh yeah, and he gets a multitude of options. Warrior, he just loses the horse legs. And see, at least with the Paladin, we can make an argument that, you know, maybe he's attached to the horse still. I don't know. But, I mean, look at this. He just gives up the legs, I guess. I don't know. Why did he cut 2 of them off? Was he in a horse suit the whole time? We don't know. But let's turn him into the one thing that actually makes sense here. I picked Khan just for the name. Khan is great. Oh my god. Oh! He's got 20 magic. What does this man need 20 magic for? Oh! This Bjarki is disgusting. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm pretty tired. We've been going 2.5 hours. I need to go eat dinner. So, I am glad that I was given the opportunity to do the stream. This was fun. I had a lot of fun. And, yeah. No, I'm just glad I could be here and show off the game a little bit. So, thanks for joining me, and I will see you all later.